Mic check. Alright. Welcome back to the channel. It's Sam GSK with GSK Wealth Builders. And today we're going to be talking about the stock market crash, or the crypto market crash actually. So right now the market is tanking. It's bouncing back a little bit, but last night there was a huge dump from Bitcoin, and then that led to Ethereum, and then that led to all the other altcoins. So we're going to be talking about that. And we're going to be talking about a new one of the centralized exchanges, because it's a good way to buy dips. When the market tanks, every exchange and every decentralized exchange is technically a different market. So if you're on Binance, that's one market. If you're on KuCoin, that's another market. If you're on Coinbase, that's another market. If you're on Trader Joe, that's a different market. So depending on what market you're on, there is a significant price difference that I noticed in this crash, which you can take advantage of if you're trying to get in the market at all-time highs and you want to figure out a way to get a better price. So we're going to be talking about that. So we're going to go over the prices, what happened, what's going on in the market to cause this dip, and more. So if we start off, let's just take a look at the market right now. So we have, let me just make that smaller. All right, so the market is sitting at 2.3 trillion now. So I believe the last stream we were on, it was about 2.7 trillion. So the market is dipping, or has dipped significantly, 10% overnight. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, let's just take a look at what it actually did in the last 24 hours. So Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, if you look on the right hand side, and it shows you this huge, or even on the chart, right, it shows you this huge drop down, which was about 1:30 a.m. Bitcoin went from basically 55,000 at the beginning of the day to 43,000. So that is a significant drop, right? $12,000 and change in Bitcoin in a matter of one day. And it bounced back up, and now it's moving sideways and consolidating. As you can see, it's down 30% from the all-time high. And that caused the rest of the market. So, Ethereum was down, I believe, too. Let's take a look at Ethereum and Binance, because these were good buying opportunities, and Solana as well. So if you look at Ethereum had dropped all the way down to 3,400. Right, and then it bounced back up to 4,000. So you got a $600 discount if you were up at 1:30 a.m. and you bought the dip on Ethereum, right? Binance coin is very volatile, and it's actually, I'm bullish on this coin again. I had lost faith a little bit in Binance, but after watching CZ talk on Bloomberg, I've renewed my faith in Binance. So look at Binance coin. Binance coin dropped all the way down to $489, and it's back up $560. So it's $100 a coin that you could have gained. Now, my favorite coin, my favorite blockchain is Solana. And if you look at Solana right now, it's $168 was the low, and the high was 219, right? So if you just calculate that 168, let's say 203 divided by 203, that was 17% discount. 17% discount on Solana. So you could have really got a really nice discount, and you had the bounce right away. So okay, so now we've gone over that. So one of the other things I'm going to talk about is some of my favorite coins. So one of my favorite coins is Helium. Helium, wow, Helium is down from around 40 something dollars to $32, but the all-time low for the day was actually $24.50. So that's huge, right? Going from, 42 to 24 in the same week, that is a huge dip. But helium market is strong. If you go to explorer.helium.com right now, I'm guessing we're over 400,000 miners now. No? Yeah. You see that change? So 375,000 miners on the Helium blockchain, and the market price is 32. So today, earnings are going to be a little bit lower, but it should be the same in HNT value. So that is huge. And then you have almost $1 billion staked. $1 billion staked. And if we go back, and look at the market cap of Helium, so 33% of the Helium market cap is staked, and they cannot unlock their coins easy. I believe it's a 4 or 5 month cooling period where if you decided, oh, I don't want to stake anymore, right? You decide I don't want to stake anymore, you're going to get your coins in April, where you're going to be able to sell them in April, right? So that is huge. So now, why did I go on this stream today? Today I wanted to show you some of the charts. So, oh, don't tell me they're going to make me try and pay. Really? Let me reload this. So, I just want to show you something, an arbitrage opportunity. Sandbox, for example. So, when you look at Sandbox on KuCoin, and then you look at Sandbox in the market. So, let's go to CoinGecko. And let's type in sand. Now, I'm not sure if this actually will work, but it's worth a try if you're new and you're trying to get in. Okay, so you see Sandbox price right now. It's $5.78. That's the current price of Sandbox. It's basically the same price it's been all week. Yeah, so it was actually almost $8. It's down to $5.78. So you'd say, oh, $5.80. So you'd say, oh, that's a good buying opportunity for Sandbox. Now, if you go to the chart, right? If you go to the chart of Sandbox Tether on KuCoin, and you go to, the time of the dip. At the time of the dip, the lowest Sandbox hit on KuCoin was about $3.17. That's the lowest point Sandbox hit. So $3.17 divided by 578, 317 divided by 5.78. So you're looking at a 46% difference you could have bought in one day. So what I'm thinking is, and it's not the same on Binance, I don't think. So if we go Sandbox on Binance, because there's more liquidity on Binance. So what I'm thinking is there's more leverage. So $3.17 was the lowest Sandbox went on KuCoin. Now, when we look at Binance, you see that the lowest point was actually $4.13. So there's a $1 difference, which is probably a difference of 20%, right? So there's a 20% difference between the bottom of Sandbox on Binance and the bottom of Sandbox on KuCoin. So what does that mean? Well, one strategy that you could have is you could go back to Sandbox on KuCoin. Yep. So you could go back to Sandbox on KuCoin. Maybe you send some USDT to KuCoin and you place some buy orders. So this is the first dip, right? Sometimes there's a double dip. Sometimes the dip causes a crash. So we don't know what's going to happen. Either the market's just going to shake out and be stable again, or this is going to happen again. So in case this happens again, What you could possibly do is set some buy orders, 40% cheaper than the current price. So you might not want to go all the way down there, but maybe sitting at $3.50 is where you want to buy Sandbox, at $3.50. And if it bounces back up to, $6, you're already, in profit. So that is something you can do. And it's not just Sandbox. It seems like KuCoin, everything on KuCoin seems to have a huge dip. So let's look at crypto.com. Crypto.com, right, is sitting at 59 cents right now. And then if you look at the bottom, it was 36 cents. So maybe you set an order for crypto.com at 40 cents. Just get a healthy dip if you want to. Now, it is possible that we could just dip and go right through it, and then that wasn't the bottom and it wasn't a good dip buy. But this is a cool strategy that I'm going to actually try for the next dip, because I have capital that I don't want to deploy at all-time highs, because I know I'm paying too much. But I don't really expect a 50% dip in, while I'm sleeping and it comes back up, right? So what I could do is I could put my USDT in KuCoin, set a limit order, take current price, drop the current price by 40% and just set a limit order. And if it hits overnight, cool. If it doesn't, well, I still have my US dollars. So that is just a strategy that I'm going to be using. So now what caused this crash, right? So what caused this crash was there was too much leverage in the market. So what people are doing is they'll have Ethereum and they'll go to a platform like Liquidity, right? So say I had 10 Ethereum. I can go to a platform like Liquidity and I can actually put up that Ethereum as collateral, and I can get 80%, up to 80% back in LUSD, Liquidity US dollar, right? So what they'll do is they'll take their 10 Ethereum, put it up as collateral, borrow 8 Ethereum, and then they'll use that 8 Ethereum, borrow 8 Ethereum worth in US dollars, right? So say, let's just do round numbers. So say we put up $100,000 in crypto, or $1,000 in crypto, or $10,000 in crypto. Say we put up $10,000 in crypto. You can lock it up into a smart contract. You can get 80% back. So now you have 8,000 in cash, and then you can buy more Ethereum if you think it's going to go up. This is the most risky thing on the planet to do. I don't advise to do it. However, people do it over and over again. So look at this. In the last 24 hours, $2.4 billion has been liquidated or destroyed, right? Or exchanged hands, right? Because people were over collateralized. And this is on, Bitfinex. So in the past 24 hours, 379,000 traders were liquidated. 379,000 people. That's crazy, right? So now you look at what was the liquidation. Well, right, $23 million was Ethereum. $20 million was Bitcoin, 26, so Sandbox, right, Mana. So now let's look at the trend. You have the two king coins, right? And then you have what's called the metaverse, or the gaming coins, which are the hottest coins in the market. So what did people do? Well, metaverse is moving so fast. Let's triple X leverage the metaverse. Didn't work. Then you have Luna and Solana. So basically these are the most traded coins, are the ones that were liquidated. Now if you look at the rate, Binance, 63% short Binance coin right now, 55% short FTX, so the liquidations are rolling. And then if you look at the daily liquidations are, small, and then boom, a huge spike. And when the last huge spike was 6 September. So this was just almost as bad as 6 September. So we're going to see more of this. Traders don't change. New guys come in. And now let's look at where these are. So Binance makes money by taking traders, money. So just be careful of that. I don't trade. I don't short and long. I used to. I tried it. It just didn't work for me. Buying and holding has done the best for me. So if you look at Solana, that's just a lot. So look at Solana. Binance, 600 million in longs, 80 million in shorts, 120 million in longs on BitMEX. Look at FTX. 120 million in longs and 155 million in shorts. Why? I don't know why you'd be short Solana, but anyways, People are. So what you want to do is I have a link below in the description. If you want to join through my affiliate link, you can. But I highly suggest you don't day trade with KuCoin. But what you can do is you can go to KuCoin. Go through my link, go to KuCoin.com, sign up. They're going to make you KYC, and then maybe you can buy the dip using KuCoin by putting a limit order. So when you put that limit order, you can set it for a week and just forget it, right? And then maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. But at least you're sitting in US dollars. If you want to hold it in ETH, you can, but I would mostly hold it in dollars. So that is the best thing to do, I think. And I believe if you use my link, you'll get a discount on your trading. So do that. And there we go. So overall, don't get wrecked. Stay strong. The market does this. This is what days like this, when you are not panicked and you buy the dip, days like this is what helps you build wealth for life, right? So the more you do this, the better you get at it, the less scared you're going to be. Now, there's going to be a day when you buy the dip and it's not the dip, and maybe tokens go down 90%. But if you're holding these top coins, 90%, you can get back in. You can dollar cost average. If you're holding coins outside of the top 50, sometimes they go away and they never come back, right? So just be cognizant of that. I believe out of 1,800 coins in 2017, when I was first getting into crypto, out of 1,800 coins, only 100 are alive now, in 2021. So the rest of them gone, dead and gone, right? So just be careful of that. But overall, the market seems to be having a healthy pullback. If you look at the last 24 hours, let's see, Theta was the biggest loser in the last 24 hours. But in the last 1 hour, you have Terra coming back, all-time highs. Terra is going crazy right now. So overall, stay strong, hodl, and until the next stream, which I'm going to be presenting why 2022 is the best time to get into cryptocurrency. For the people that think they're too late, they're not too late. So I'm going to be presenting something on that. So thank you very much. My name is Sam GSK. This is GSK Wealth Builders channel. Please like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. And until next time.